Hello, hi Megha. Good evening.
Hi Karuna, good evening. How are you doing?
I am doing good. What about you?
Amazing. I'm doing fine as well. How was your day?
My day was quite hectic and I am feeling little bit tired, but now like today it was my session, so I was excited
Oh
for it
wow, that's
because this is my first session with you.
yes. Thank you so much. Even I was excited because this is our first time interacting with each other, right? So it's always good to know a new face. So can you tell me where are you from and what do you do?
Okay, so yeah, I am from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand,
Mhm. Okay.
and yeah, my profession is teaching. Like I am a teacher, and I teach in a CB in one of the CBSE school. Like that school is affiliated by CBSE.
Oh wow, that's pretty amazing. So I'm talking to a fellow teacher. What subjects do you teach?
Okay, so I don't have any subject combination because I teach in primary sections. So,
Okay.
but I really like to teach maths, English, EVS, environmental science,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, GK, computer.
Mhm.
So these are my most favorite subjects.
Okay, that's cool. I could hear English in the mix. So you're already an English teacher. So how may I be of help today to you? You might probably know a lot already.
Actually, I didn't get English subject, but I said, like as I mentioned, English is my most favorite subject. Like I would like to teach, but as at present I teach. Yeah, English I teach in my class only, but I don't teach English in another classes. Like as I am a teacher of primary section, so I don't want to mention my class. Okay, so. But I like now I am into it. I am learning a lot of things for yeah in this language, so that's why nowadays English is my most favorite subjects.
Okay, that's so good to hear. And I'm pretty sure in your teaching experience, you might have come across a lot of young kids who have the knowledge, like who know the subject and everything, but they're very shy. They find it difficult to raise their hand in the class and answer. How do you manage to encourage these type of children to come forward, and how do you help them to build their confidence?
Yeah, so like wherever I explain any chapter, and
Hmm.
thereafter I like ask to read the chapter. Okay,
Hmm.
so like
Okay.
some students they don't feel confident, like
Yeah.
they don't want to read. So
Yes.
I give them a chance, and
Hmm.
like whatever they learn, if they are pronouncing wrong, so I make like I correct those mistakes, and
Okay.
yeah, and after that I praise them, yeah,
Oh.
in front of whole class. So that works, yeah, that works, and the next time they like they want to read the chapter and they want to answer, so in this way I encourage.
That's such a great technique to use because getting receive when children are really small, right? Their teacher is everything to them. More than their parents, they listen to their teacher. I remember telling my mom, my teacher has told me this, so I'm gonna do this only. So
Yeah.
that's how devoted they are, right? That teacher-student relationship is very special, and when the praise comes from you, it means a lot to them, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it reminded me of my school days. I had some pretty amazing teachers, very supportive, very encouraging, and it literally took me back to those days.
yeah, yeah, because
Okay.
they make some kind of relationship, some kind of bonding with teacher. If teacher is strict, if teacher doesn't give chance to them, so
Mhm.
they started becoming introvert, and
Yeah.
whatever they are feeling, they don't want to discuss with others. And
Yes.
later on we find out like the children the child have this kind of like mindset that teacher is very strict, I don't want to attend his or her class, or yeah, this kind of thing.
Yeah, that fear builds up in them, right? And that kind of
Mm.
starts showing in their subject also. Whatever subject that teacher is teaching, they develop a
Mhm.
fear towards that subject.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what about coding? Do you think that children should learn how to code from a really young age, given the current digital age that we are living in and considering the future?
So, like, I don't have much idea about coding, but whatever I know, yeah, I think in present scenario, coding is really very important and it plays a crucial role in our education system.
Hmm.
So, I guess, yeah, in hmm, in our education policy, they
Mm-hmm.
should include, yeah, they should include coding from the early age, but the level, okay, level can be lighter.
Hmm.
Are you
Yeah.
getting? Yeah.
Yes, of
Level,
course. Not a
like we should
complicated
not,
start,
yes,
right? Simple start.
yes, we should not pressurize to learn them, but like we can give a touch, give a introduction
Hmm.
about coding. Yeah, and I don't have much idea about it, but yeah,
Yeah,
coding is
that's okay.
really very important.
Yes, I think it's very important. And in schools, outside schools, there have been a lot of edtech startup companies
Hmm.
with focus on just coding, right? They are offering coding programs to children as young as 5 years old, 6 years old. Do you
Hmm.
think starting that young is recommended, or it's okay if they get a start like that young, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah, I guess that is in 5 years. They, I think they, like students. I think they would be in standard one
Hmm.
in five
Yeah,
years. So,
could be.
so yes,
Yeah.
yes. From standard one, if schools are including this this topic, or
Hmm.
what we should say, topic or
Subject.
subject.
This
Subject.
subject.
Yes, subject. So is if a school includes this subject
Hmm.
from standard one, so it would be beneficial for them,
Okay. All
and that
right.
is something interesting. So I guess students will like that, because that is something different, something practical.
Yeah. And it's very interactive, it's very logical. Children like to do things that are a little interesting, a little challenging to them. That's why they don't like theoretical subjects, right? So they
Yeah.
like stuff which has that proper result that comes at the end. And when they're really young, their mind is a lot more sharper. They can grasp a lot of subjects very easily
Mm.
without too much efforts, like whether it's languages or mathematics or science. They grasp things very quickly. So I think that would be a good age to introduce it, at least. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And in order to become successful, right, the schooling and curriculum aside, in general, I'm asking, in order
Mm.
to become very successful in life, is hard work the only thing that matters, or are there other factors also that are necessary?
Okay, so it is very interesting question. That hard work matters, but like as per my opinion and whatever I have seen so far,
Mhm.
okay, so to some extent, luck is also important.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like hard work and luck, 80% hard work and 20% luck. Because like in my surrounding and in my friend circle, and yeah, like in my life experience, I
Yeah.
have seen, yeah, I have seen like a person, he
Mhm.
is putting lot of effort, he is putting lot of effort, like 100% hard work, but sometimes, like, just for their bad luck, they are not achieving that particular goal.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes,
it happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hard work plays a vital role in order to get success, and luck is also important.
Yeah, very true. So, do you believe that whenever a person works really hard, even though the results come late for some people, right? Some others become an overnight success. Like if they work for a month, they become very successful soon. Do you feel that if a person continues persistently, even if it's late, success will come? Like for some, it might be 1 year. For others, it might take 10 years.
Mhm.
So, what is your view on this?
Okay, yeah, like if person is consistent in order to get success, so
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, like in the forthcoming forthcoming or near future,
Yes.
they will success. Like as I said, if two people are there, okay, and one person got success very easily just because of just due to their good luck, and if another person is putting a lot of effort, but due to very silly reason or due to very silly things, they are not like achieving their goal. So I can
Mm.
say it is their bad luck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And when you
And
were a student,
sometimes,
yeah.
yeah, and sometimes like people face different kind of challenges and like circumstances in their life. Everyone's life uh, doesn't go in same path in same way, right? So we
Correct.
face different kind of challenges, different kind of opportunities, different kinds of circumstances. So it also
Hmm.
affect yeah, our life. we can
Yeah,
see the
affects our life.
impact we can see the impact of all those things in our life.
Correct. Absolutely agreed. It's very different. Everyone's journey is different, right? So that is why
Yes.
people have different opinion about the same topic. If you ask, take any topic, for example, marriage, and if you ask to 10 people, you'll get 10 different views. It's all based on their experience, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
quite experiential. Okay.
Mm.
And when you were a student, right, did you enjoy studying history as a subject?
Like in history, there is a one funny thing. In
Uh-huh.
history, it is very difficult to memorize the particular date and year for me. It is
Okay.
very yeah, I know only 15 August 1947,
Huh?
some historical timing that I know, still I have remembered. Okay, and apart from those, I forgot everything. But yeah, history is quite interesting. I really like history and geography, but I don't like civics and economics as well. Yeah. So in history, since childhood, yeah, I used to like, and some topics were also very interesting. Like whenever I used to study about the
Yeah.
ancient history, yes. So
Okay.
there, like the people, how they could find fire and the stone age,
Yeah.
stone period. I don't know
No, the
the
Stone
proper
Age.
term.
It's the
Stone age,
Stone Age.
yeah. Yes,
The
yes,
Stone
proper
Age.
term. Stone age, like how they evolve their self.
Correct.
So that those things were very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like whatever things are freedom fighters
Hmm.
did that time for getting freedom,
Yeah.
for getting independence. So those
Yes.
things were also very interesting. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
Fine.
didn't like about the Akbar, Jahangir, all these things. Like sometimes, like Jahangir 1, Jahangir 2, lots of confusions were there, like that Mughal Empire, yeah, that period.
A lot of them
Then
had
like,
the same names, just the Roman numeral would be different, right? So one,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, and they would each have done so many different things, and memorizing it and attaching it to one person. Yes, even I found that a little challenging.
Yeah, yeah. So do you like, what is your opinion? Do you like history?
I loved history. It was my one of my favorite subjects. It was my love for that subject which made me remember the dates very easily
Okay.
because I was
So
so passionate
what do
about it.
you do to remember all those dates?
Okay, so what I first did, I would arrange the events in proper chronology, okay, the events only. Then I prepared a different chart just with the dates, okay, and I would do that match the following a lot. I
Okay.
would mess up with the chronology, put it up and down, and then I would see if I still remember the date properly or not. So I'd prepare two set of flashcards, one with events, one with dates, and I would make it a bit interesting for myself so I remember it until the day of the exam. So
Okay, you have practiced a lot in various ways. That's why you could
yeah,
understand. You could
correct.
understand the whole thing. Okay.
Yes, yes. So I think the first thing is whenever we're studying history, it's important to read it like a story. Enjoy the story, see a person's progress. Dates you can
Mhm.
keep it till the last and memorize it a couple of days before the exam, so that it's not the gap is not too much and you forget it. So that's what I
Yeah.
used to do. Okay,
Okay.
awesome, great. Literally, time. I think time just flew when I was talking to you. Right, we're like
Oh
at
my
the
God.
2 minutes. So it was lovely interacting with you, Karuna. You are a teacher yourself. Loved the way you express your ideas. Even
Yeah.
when I asked you about topics that you're not so familiar with, you still didn't say like I don't know, and you didn't keep quiet. You attempted the questions very
Yeah.
well. So that's a great quality to have. And
So I want to ask about my about my speaking skill, like what I should improve,
mhm.
and what is my what kind of mistakes I made. I
Okay, so the
actually
only
we
thing is one thing I felt was initially when you're talking about familiar topics, right? You have a great confidence. Whenever something unfamiliar comes, it takes a hit on your confidence and it affects the fluency part, right? There are a lot of gaps, there are a lot of pauses and hesitation. So just a small tip for you: whenever there is a topic about which you're not too familiar with, it's absolutely fine. What you can do, limit the number of things that you want to say. Don't get too much into the technical part, just talk about it from a general perspective and be confident. That's all right. Even if you give 3 sentences for it, it's totally fine as long as it's confident and fluent. That time people won't notice that nervousness, right? So this is like a small trick,
yeah,
because
and
every
what kind
time
of mistakes I have made.
I could find one thing related to grammar. Whenever someone gets success, right, you will say that they will succeed. Okay, they
Oh
have
yeah, sorry.
succeeded, or they
In
will
flow
succeed.
I made mistake. Like I
Yeah,
know, but yeah, okay.
that is why I didn't point it out, because see, everyone, the tongue slips, it happens, right? So I thought, okay, it was just a tongue slip. I had made a note of it, but I didn't tell you. It's just that one part. Apart from that, just
Yeah.
this thing. Okay,
Mhm.
familiar topics, unfamiliar topics, have the same level of confidence. If you don't know about it, it's okay. uh, Give a concise answer and be done with it. That's all.
Okay, sure. I will keep in my mind all these things, whatever tip you have given to me.
Sure, I'm pretty sure you will. That is because every day we end up talking to so many different people, right? And it's impossible to know about everything that's happening in the world. So, whenever it's time for us to pitch in our ideas, just do it casually. Why to take tension? Yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Okay, okay, sure.
All right, then we have just under a minute left. So, I hope to see you again, Karuna. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, and I was looking for you from a very long, but I was not getting your slot. And just few days, a couple of days ago, I got your slot, and at that time only I booked.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm so glad I could meet you today finally.
Yeah.
Okay, then.